What is up, motherfuckers? You beautiful ass human being who's whole and complete on their own 2 feet. Welcome to the channel where I talk about random shit. Today I was driving. Oh, before we begin, for our drinks, we got a watermelon Red Bull and water. So we got good decisions and bad. No, this isn't a bad decision. No, this was a really good decision. And it says on here, drinking, whatever, by the top athletes. And I'm the top athlete. College students and busy professionals. All right, let's not waste time. So I was driving today and I was just kind of reminiscing about all the old games I used to love playing. And I was specifically focused on Paper Mario, but only two, because I've only truly played two thoroughly. Paper Mario, the original for the Nintendo 64, and Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, absolute fucking masterpieces. The Mount Rushmore of my favorite video games. Like they would be on Mount Rushmore. Got a burp. That was a really good one. I only do one take, so that burp is staying in. Anyways, I want to talk about my top 5 favorite worlds, I guess, or maps, whatever you want to call it, from both the Paper Marios. This is absolutely no order. My cat's being silly. This is absolutely no order, but I just wanted to share it because I have so much fucking love for those games. They truly are my childhood. So let's begin. Again, this is no order. I have nothing written down. This is all from the fucking dome. Got a big brain up there and a heart full of gold. So let's dive in like a motherfucking swimming pool. Speaking of swimming pools, bro, it is 60 degrees and I'd love to dive in one actually. Anyways, I get fucking off track a lot, so, which makes sense because I'm attractive. Anyways, so I guess we'll start with number 5. Again, no order, but the toy box from the original Paper Mario. I fucking love that world so much for so many reasons. Let's dive into why. The fucking build up to get into the toy box is so interactive and fun and charming and really gets you engaged with just the game itself. Because there's this, if I remember correctly, there's a little shy guy that's running around and you kind of have to spy on him. And eventually, after you spy on him enough, he goes to this secret room. And then once you get to the secret room, yo, I love this fucking game, bro. Once you get to the secret room, there's a toy box. I don't know why I did a circle. It's a fucking box. And then I think you have to hide with Lady Bow. And then once he sees, all right, no one's here, he jumps into the toy box, if I remember correctly. It's something along those lines, but I just remember, even just talking about it now, how fun and charming and just beautiful those little details were, right? I loved it so, so much. And then once you get into the toy box, the music is just so upbeat and it really paints it complements the ambiance of the world. The map, I don't know what you want to call it. So, and then from there, you get one of my favorite sidekicks, Watt, because I love dad jokes. He's literally like a ball of light and energy and a light, like literally light, and his name is Watt, W-A-T-T. Put 2 and 2 together. And I just love that. I absolutely fucking love that. I loved his abilities. I loved how it looked like he had a fucking little pacifier in his mouth. He was cute, not even gonna lie. He was like a cute sidekick, but he was really good. And trying to think what else I loved. Oh, I loved the train, like when the things went. That looks so weird, but like the things went and it like pumped air into the train for it to go. It's so fun, man. So they don't make it like that anymore, bro. Oh, that is okay. So, this is also the first time you come across the fat shy guy. And in order to progress into the level, I think, unless it's like a little award he gives you, don't remember exactly, but you have to bake a cake and feed him, and you have to cook it for like 30 seconds to a minute, and you actually have to count like in real life 1, 2, 3, 4, and get to 30. It's like, I love that. That's so fun. And yeah, trust me, that shy guy was not shy when it came to food. But he was like Kirby. But he was like Kirby and Lizzo had a baby. But is Kirby a woman? I don't know. Anyways, I love that one. And then to top it off, the boss battle at the end with the guy the conductor Shy Guy, absolute icing on the cake. What do you want, bud? What do you want? Absolute icing on the cake. Literally perfect. It was perfect. It was perfect. Whatever that meme is. And then number 4, Lady Bow. Like, I don't remember what the map is called, but when you go through the forest, and you know that like hairy guy that kind of gives you a rundown of the forest and like what to look out for, and he gives you like clues of how to get through it. Yo, your hair is everywhere, bro. And okay, so in order to get through it, okay, there was like bushes, and on all the bushes there was flowers, and each bush did the same thing except one. So you had to keep your eyes peeled and saw and kind of like see which one was different from the rest, and then that was the right path. Again, so fucking charming and interactive and fun, and you had to like think. Well, not really, because the guy basically told you what to do. But as a kid, I never talked to him. I was like, "Fuck this guy! I'm just gonna play the game." And then I figured it out on my own. So it kind of like made your mind, not made your mind run. It kind of made you have to think, like have to just try shit. You know what I mean? You get what I'm going? You get where I'm going? So eventually you get through all the paths, and then you get to Lady Bow's mansion. Oh, yo, Lady Bow, she slapped the shit out of you. That was one of her moves. But you get to Lady Bow's mansion, and Lady Bow's mansion has so many nooks and crannies to it. Like there was so many just little things about it, like the paintings. I think you could jump through the painting and then you go to another floor. There was like little secret rooms you had to like ground pound. Like there was so much nooks and crannies to it, dude. It was just so awesome. And then once you go through the mansion, you have to go through the field. There's like a really fucked up abandoned boo town because this Tubba Blubba, another fat fuck, was eating everybody or eating all the ghosts. And how did that go? And then, oh, so the final boss was his heart. Man, there's so much to it. Then you go in Tubba Blubba's fucking house or his mansion. He's sleeping, and then you have to wake him up and run away from him. It was so fun, dude. So much fun. I could just see him now sleeping and the little bubble coming out. Man, so much fun. So those two, and then the third one, I love Boggly Woods from Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. That is the most beautiful aesthetic, I think, maybe in all of Paper Mario. Me personally, because I love the snow. I truly believe that the snow is like the world dressing up. It's like the trees and nature dressing up, looking pretty. You know what I mean? And the music really captured that moment and made you fucking feel like you were there. And it felt so beautiful. And the story with the little punies, and you had to save their tree. Oh, man, it was so good. And that asshole, what was that fucking dickhead's name, man? The guy you can only see his eyes, Captain Crunk, something like that. I loved him though. He was a great villain. He was so goofy, which is what I loved. He wasn't like a super serious guy, but he also was. He had like low key development, but then he was also goofy at the same time, and I just loved it. You know, it was a nice mix of super villain and funny. And I absolutely love, like I said, I love the music so much. And I think that's where you first see I don't remember their name, man, but it was the 3 purple sisters. Vivian, I only remember Vivian because she was a baddie. And then the other, and then the other 2. Yo, the small one with the hat, I always thought that was a guy. I always thought that was a guy. It's a fucking girl. I never knew that. And she was jealous because Vivian was a baddie, which is so funny because I was like, why you care? Like, you're a guy. And now when, like, oh my God, that's crazy, bro. That's actually crazy. But no, yeah, Boggly Woods. The enemies, I love the little Huffpuff clouds, which are actually originally from Paper Mario in the, I forgot what that world's called, but the tree, when you go through the tree. So yeah, so number 3 is Boggly Woods. Number 2, I would say, is the ice place in the original Paper Mario. Again, I love the snow, so I'm a little bit biased. That one had the Ice Crystal King boss at the end. And that's actually one of my favorite bosses in all of Paper Mario. I just thought he looked so damn cool and also a little bit intimidating. But I love the world because, again, I love the snow. And the music in that also painted the ambiance perfectly. It was like somebody was strumming the strings of my fucking soul, bro. I just heard music. Probably a car. But, I'm like a squirrel. But yeah, I absolutely love the music. I think there was a little spot where you had to go through the cave, and there was like a little puzzle that had the ice, and then you had to get rid of the ice, I think. I don't remember 100%, but I absolutely love that one so much. I'm gonna do two more. I know I said five, but there's two that stick out. The train from Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. That might be one of the best melodies, soundtrack, whatever you want to call it, of Paper Mario. Even better than Shooting Star Summit. I know, but I love it so much. That is so calming. I actually listen to it to this day. And let's talk about the actual map now. The It was like this penguin, and he was a detective, and there was all these little mishaps that you had to help him solve the crime, and it was so fucking fun, bro. It was so fun. You had to help him solve all the crimes. There was, again, so many nooks and crannies. There was like fun little secrets, I guess you want to call it. And again, it was just so immersive. You really got immersed into that. I'm just gonna call them worlds. You got immersed into that world, and you were really like that dude's sidekick, helping him solve the crimes in the train. And then I remember when everybody went missing, and you had to find out why everybody was missing. And then the final boss was like these little smog creature things, and then they all combined into one big guy. I think I have to sneeze. God bless you. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. So the train one, and then once you solve all the crimes and stuff, you save everybody on the train. You get to the town, and the town is like very affluent. It's beautiful there. All the houses are nice. There's like penguins that live there. There's rich people there, and they had this big freaking museum where the star was, and you had to jump through the picture to get in the pipe that was in the picture, and then you were in the real museum, which had the real star, because the museum you walk in. Okay, let me rephrase that. So you walk in the museum, and the star is right there, but there's also a maybe. Oh no, the pipe was hidden at first. Sorry, the pipe was hidden. You have to do a bunch of stuff, and then you click or you jump on the switch, and then the real pipe or the pipe comes up, and then you go down it, and then you get to the real museum. If that confused you a little bit, I apologize. I'm trying to explain it the best I can. I'm going off fucking passion here. I really don't remember too much, but I just really wanted to talk about this because I love it so much. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It really is. So then you go through the pipe, you get the real star, and it's just nice, man. It's just so nice. It's so fun. And then, last but not least, this is the sixth one. And again, there's no order. I love all of them, all the worlds I said, but those are the ones that came off the top of my head that stuck with me the most. The Glitz Pit. I fucking love the Glitz Pit. When you used to get the messages on the mailbox thing, it was like giving you clues from X, and they were like, who the fuck is X? And there was this whole conspiracy about the Glitz Pit, of how I don't know his name, was, I don't think they killed warriors or killed people, but they were all going missing. Whenever they were climbing up in the ranks, they were going missing. So there was a conspiracy about him, and we were trying to figure it out. And then this mysterious person was sending us mail, helping us. And it was, oh my God, it was so fun. And then the arena, like when you actually fought people and you were ranking up, all the battles were so fun. And then you got the Baby Yoshi sidekick, and you could fucking name him whatever you want. And he could be a random color. It was a different color every single time, a different like little hairstyle every single time. Ah, I'm just reminiscing right now. Those are my absolute favorite. And I love the boss battle at the end. And then when I'm gonna spoil it. I mean, if you haven't played, it's been out for 20 years. I forgot the girl's name, but the girl was the guy's assistant, and the guy, I'm so sorry I forgot the name, but he ended up being the boss. He was a piece of shit. And long story short, she was X, and she was helping you expose this guy. And then you expose him, you beat him, and then her brother, who's been missing for however many years, was under the arena. I think it ended up being under the. Oh no, he was powering that guy's machine. That's right. I think he was like powering that guy's machine, and you save him, and she was so hyped. It was like a nice little reunion. It was so fun, dude. I love that game so fucking much, and now I want to play it. And then, of course, you can't forget the Bowser bosses at the end. But those are my favorite worlds. I literally hold them so near and dear to my heart, especially the music. The music like complements the ambiance, the vibe of the map or the world so well, so well. And yeah, that's it. This is the channel where we talk about random shit. I hope you have a beautiful day. I'm going to assume you are. Anyway.